Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
Tesco V. The very name strikes fear in the hearts of God-fearing fucks all over the world.
We hate organized religion. We hate everything it stands for. That's why we like Jim Bakker. Because he makes it look like shit. Because Christ died for absolutely nothing. Isn't it a shame? All you Christians waste all your fucking time getting your asses tired out on the wooden benches. Forget it. We'll see you in Hades.
Born out of an unholy union of Hans and Hildegard von der Hachte, Tesco was brought forth onto this earth to trash decency, contort sensibilities, and spread general mayhem over the planet.
We're trying to create hell on stage.
Reviled by many, embraced by others, Tesco's primary vehicle, the Meatmen, has always stood for one thing: evil. Extolling the virtues of drug abuse,
Now that's some good shit.
geriatric floggings, and Republican genocide.
You're despicable.
The docudrama you are about to witness will chronicle just what caused good little Bobby to go so bad. We will trace the descent into madness and the origins of what caused Tesco to metamorphosize into the malevolent, vitriolic wienerhead that he is today. Though pigeonholed with mere mortals like Gigi Allen and El Duce, Tesco has one thing those losers didn't: a grasp of the English language and a college degree. Written off as a joke band by some, the Meatmen's take on things has always been both irreverent and mean-spirited, sometimes cruel. Okay, sometimes exceedingly, viciously, unnecessarily cruel. Tongue-in-cheek? Yes. Just kidding? Sometimes. Wingbags and tuna trenches. Welcome to VH1's Behind the Nonsense, the life and times of Tesco V and the Meatmen.
And you are there.
Tesco spent his formative years here in this modest bungalow at 1609 West Kilgore Road in Kalamazoo, Michigan, where he was forced to attend church 5 times a week. Tesco's revenge came in the form of laxative gumballs in the choir pew, hollowed-out Bibles filled with dog dew, and he was kicked out of Sunday school at the age of 8 for singing
Yes, Satan loves me.
just a little bit too loud. He blew up his first snapping turtle with an M80 here in this idyllic creek bed, where he also enjoyed drinking Boone's Farm apple wine and skinny dipping with the Magerline twins. Tesco's poopy dances with little Babylon Brooks in these fairy bushes are now of legend, and it is said that prepubescents make an annual pilgrimage to this hallowed spot to reenact this genital-exposing rite of spring. In 1965, the family changed their name to V, due to the excessive spittle involved in simply saying von der Hachte. Discovering Frank Zappa, Lenny Bruce, the Fugs, and Captain Beefheart, and of course his ever-growing penis, Tesco began to formulate his shtick. As he lay in bed one night, he thought to himself,
Someday I will be an enemy of society.
And I will do it with humor, goddammit.
As Tesco grew into manhood, he realized he must break free from the shackles of a Christian Reformed upbringing and become a full-blown, flame-throwing heathen. He studied the works of Aleister Crowley and Anton LaVey, realized he had a much faster pathway to hell than those posers, turning his back on established good and evil in his pursuit of the ultimate vehicle for his warped and sophomoric persona. The three-chord chariot that he would lead into battle against the forces of good was the Meatmen. From humble beginnings in 1979 in the attic of this house in East Lansing, where all the early classics like Tooling for Anus,
We're not tooling for anus! Thank you.
Mr. Tapeworm,
Bogies, brainy bonkers, boiling minded, baldy punkers, crawl out on my virtue, down like pokey, bone my virtue, but like
Dumping Ground,
be a dumping ground, dumping ground, dumping ground, dumping ground.
and One Down, Three to Go were penned under the influence of 6% Canadian swill. Tesco's March on Our Senses would take decades to complete. He would not feel serencified until he had offended everyone and everything. From Mr. Tapeworm to True Grit. From Pope on a Rope to Plague upon the Earth. Tesco always went for the throat.
I'm Tesco V. I'm the master of ceremonies. I am Satan.
You won't hear Meatmen songs on Volkswagen commercials. They're too rude, crude, and licential. But you will hear them on the lips of every man, woman, and child with a bad side and a bent and twisted sense of humor. From the earliest days toiling with the Ramsey Brothers and Mr. X, the band always strived to grab folks by the neck and force them to react. Do something for fuck's sake. Laugh, cry, get pissed, punch a wall, make love, make war.
Get off your wheelchair butts and break something, motherfuckers.
As the 80s dawned, the band veered off into cartoon and camp with War of the Superbikes. Rock and roll juggernaut.
We are Centurion. Centurion from Hercules the Caesar man. We know we can.
The You Still Suck LP, alienating some and delighting many others. TV did a stint with a bunch of ex-cons and Tesco V's Hate Police before finding his most stellar lineup of losers in 1994. And he raged on for a couple more years before cashing in his doubloons and heading off on his soul-searching, globe-trotting junket. Since the demise of the 90s Men of Meat, Tesco has worn many hats as he traveled the planet. Harvesting opium in Cambodia. Reigning president of the Pink Hat Club in San Fran. Long-haul trucker. Fry cook at Lansing's Hooters. Understudy for Super Dave Osborne's human cannonball trick at Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas. Harp seal pup harvester. Pyrotechnician. Charles Nelson Riley impersonator. Member of the Buttless Chaps Motorcycle Club and King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. And, pheasant haberdasher? Gay French guy? What the hell? You guys are, okay, I want my check right now or I'm not going there. Of all the stupid things I have ever done, this takes the cake. Today, Tesco V remains a bastion for free-thinking left-wing nutjobs, miscreants, and the criminally insane. His vehicle? The Meatmen, of course. The motor? God-hating, motivating, hardcore punk metal hybrid. The fuel? Pure, unbridled hatred. The course he took?
Straight over your face, cockbags!
What does the future hold for the Dutch Hercules? Emerging from his decade-long sojourn, you Klondikes will just need to stay tuned. Lay your melon on the tracks and listen for the approaching hellbound train. And hop this heavyweight freight for a fun ride all the way to Hades. Satan's waiting, with a couple of hookers and an 8-ball for each and every one of you. The Devil's House Band? Need you ask? Thank you for watching this saga of one of rock and roll's most pathetic wingbags. For VH1, I'm Debbie Desire.
Oh, God, I just shit my pants.